Welcome back. Beale Memorial Library unveiled a set of 10 portraits today honoring 9 local country music pioneers. The artist Patti Doolittle, who grew up in Bakersfield, permanently gifted her distinctive black and white paintings to the county library's main branch, and a crowd of 100 was on hand to take in the exhibit's debut and applaud her donation. 17's Robert Price was there.
The Beale Memorial Library celebrated Patti Doolittle's gift with music and speeches by Bakersfield Sound authority Scott B. Bomar, an award-winning author and 4-time Grammy nominee, Mike McCoy, director of the Kern County Museum, Dice Sharman, Linda Rankin, and Anna Reading of Citizens Preserving History, and the artist herself. 19 years ago, Doolittle undertook her daunting labor of love, immortalizing some of the great Bakersfield Sound performers of her younger days, and flying out from Florida to see them now was emotional for her.
It made me cry. It still does. Anyway, it's just beautiful. I thought my mother and my father, my sister would be so proud.
She started the project in 2007. First, she painted Cousin Herb Henson in acrylic, sparingly administered, on a huge 84 by 48 canvas. Then, using the same dimensions and techniques, Red Simpson. Then Buck Owens, followed by a much younger Buck Owens. Then Merle Haggard, Billy Mize, Bill Woods, Tommy Collins, Lewis Talley, and her favorite, Bonnie Owens. A year later, Doolittle had painted 10 portraits of 9 individuals. And now, after a somewhat torturous and prolonged journey of 13,000 miles back and forth across the country, they're back in Bakersfield for good. Bomar said the preservation of the portraits is huge.
You know, music history is the kind of thing that has to be nurtured, and we have to keep telling stories, and we have to keep these things in the limelight. So having portraits like this is having something that reminds us who these people were and why they mattered. And so having visual art that connects to musical art is just another way to keep that musical art alive.
A concert followed the presentation of Legends of the Bakersfield Sound, portraits in black and white. Attendees enjoyed rainbow stew, or a recipe card for it anyway, and bottles of Bubble Up. If you get the reference, you probably were at the unveiling. In Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.